Hello and welcome to my video where I am upcycling this Ikea Brimnes cabinet. So I kind of want to show you the room so you can see how bad this looks in here at the moment. Bear with. Okay, so this is the open plan kitchen, diner, living, and this is the kitchen. It is a shaker kitchen it's called moon grain white. So it's meant to be an off-white, but it is got like a tiny bit of grey in it. And as you can see then over there, that's the Ikea unit that I want to upcycle. And at the moment, it's not really doing it. When we had our renovation done, lived in the garden room for 7 months. And this was our kitchen unit. And the dog liked to scratch it when he was hungry. So this cabinet has kind of been through thick and thin. It's also got some lumps and stuff here. So it needs a good old makeover and it needs it now. So that's what I'm gonna do. I am gonna give this a makeover. But first things first, I need to get this vinyl off. So I think I might have to go and get, yes, he's pulling bits. I might have to go and get my hairdryer and get this off. So I don't know if you can see, but it has taken off a layer of this, which, to be honest, is not the worst thing in the world because I am going to sand it down, but you can see like where we were using it as a kitchen worktop for quite a few months. It is pretty battered. So anything I do to it is going to be better than what it is now. So I'm going to use a multi-tool and I've got 120 grit on the multi-tool and I'm just going to give the whole thing a quick sand. Okay, so I've sanded most of the really bad parts down and now I'm going to take the handles off because they're going to go in the bin and I've ordered some gold ones and then I can start priming it. Okay, so now that I've done that, I'm going to give it a really thorough clean because it is looking pretty disgusting. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and prime it now that it's all clean. I would usually recommend using Zinsser BIN Primer, so I'll pop that up here and I'll link that down below. I just don't have any and I can't really afford £20 on primer at the moment. So I am gonna use this Leyland Trade acrylic primer undercoat. I'm pretty sure it's pretty much the same thing. The only thing, this has got a matte finish on it. Anyway, so I'm going to use that and hope for the best. I'm going to use a brush for this application because I've only got one roller and I want to keep the roller for the paint later on. So I'm going to use this now. I'm going to use this. So let's go. It's going to be pretty boring to watch because it's just white on white, but I'm going to do 2 coats of primer, so I'll let this first coat dry and then I'll go back in and do another one just because the top is like really messed up. So I just want to make sure it's got the best chance of survival. So I've primed the outside now. I do just need to clean inside, but because I started priming, I thought, oh, I don't want little speckles of dust getting all over the primer. So I've primed that, primed this door, and I've primed this door. And I think what I'm going to do, so the primer is matte. You can kind of see in the sun that's dried and that's the wet stuff, but it's very matte. But what I would recommend is not doing matte in the final finish. So I'm going to use what I used in my downstairs bathroom, which is beige 03, but it's in an eggshell finish. So that'll be nice and easy to clean down if it gets mucky. So yeah. Do that in a minute, but I'll let everything dry. I don't know if the beige is going to look all right, but it's actually the only colour I've got that's in an eggshell, so I don't really want to buy anything. When we eventually get that colour matched in an eggshell paint, I think I'm going to do like all the walls. I'll do that. everything in the same colour as the kitchen. I don't know if that's the right thing to do, but for now I'm using beige 03. But you know, that's a good thing about upcycling. You can always just paint over it. Someone like me who paints everything all the time, it should be okay. Okay, I've just had to quickly hair dry it so that I could get it dry because I just want to get the first coat of paint on now. So I'm going to do that now. Hugo, have you been helping me? Have you been helping me paint? No, he has not. He's been making this project longer than it needs to be. Right, so I'm just doing the second coat now. I actually preferred using the brush. It was just given a thicker coverage. So I'm just going to go and finish this door now with the brush. And then I've already done a second coat with the brush on that. And I think I'm good to go. Okay, so now that's that second coated. Now I just need to wait for it to dry and then I'll put the doors back on. And okay guys, so I obviously have done the cabinet, which I absolutely love. Now I just want to style the area. So I've got a few options. Prints, but I feel like these are far too large. So there's that one, which could go like that. Again, it's like bigger than a cabinet. I feel like with the right plants, this could look quite nice. Do you think? So I might have to steal those from the dining room, but we will see. Or I've just stolen this one from the hallway. I feel like that's more in proportion. What do you think? I feel like that one would solve some problems. Okay, and that's it guys. That is my Brimnes, if that's how you say it, Ikea cabinet upcycle. It was really simple to do, literally just a lick of paint and some new handles, and sometimes that's all you need with these upcycles. You can go a little bit crazy because I was thinking, should I put some fabric in the middle of these and then have some scalloped trim? But then it was pushing the project up to being like £50 when actually I paid £6.99 for the handles, and the paint and the primer I already had, and the picture I already had as well. Ignore the masking tape, I'm just doing the skirting boards over there. But yeah, so it was a really affordable, you know, instead of chucking this out, which we were so close to doing because it was battered, a lick of paint, a bit of primer, a bit of sanding, a bit of cleaning, and it's completely transformed it. And if I step back over here, you can kind of see it's quite similar to the colour of my kitchen cabinets, which is what I initially wanted. But yeah, I think it looks really cute over there. I will put more decor over there, but I just need to make sure I've got the right decor, that it ties in with the rest of the room. But for now, I think this looks really cute, and it's actually a cabinet for my dog's stuff. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like and subscribe to my channel because I'll be doing more IKEA hacks that you can follow along with and do in your home. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye.